Hello, thank you for watching the broadcast. We are live on YouTube and I'm going to share. How's everybody? I hope you're doing well during all this craziness. I hope you're doing okay. What is your problem? Stop. Don't start. No. Get out of the window. Anyway, we have been experiencing some really crazy times, haven't we? Oh man, I've got hair sticking out all over the place. Hello. Go right ahead, ask a question. By all means. What's your question, Mama B? What are Michael's intentions? What is your first name, dear? I need your actual name. Hello, Miss Arabian Princess. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to the channel, you always have that option whenever you feel like it. I'm not asking you to do it, but you can if you want to. Right? How are y'all doing? Thank you for joining me. I will be doing some readings for y'all. If you have a question that you would like answered, please ask. Angelica and Michael. Angelica, when I'm thinking about a relationship between you and Michael, I see in the middle of this relationship, I'm seeing dollar signs. Does that make sense to you? That's what they're showing me. They're showing me a big fat dollar sign right in the middle of your names. So either he is benefiting financially by associating with you, or you are benefiting. I can't talk today. I think I've got somebody with me that had a stroke. Or you are benefiting financially from your association with him. Okay, but that is what Michael's or your intentions for the relationship are. By all means, ask a question. If you would like a guaranteed reading, please make a donation. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. What is the first name, Shannon? I'm not going to... I could sit here and tell you yes or no with an Aries guy, but it could also be more than one Aries that you have karma or are set to intersect with in this life. So I could be getting information for the next Aries guy. I need the first name. Shannon wants to know, will her and Antoine communicate and get past their issue? I got an immediate no for that question. Karen, what is your partner's first name? And I will let you know if I see a pregnancy. I do trying to conceive readings on my Facebook page. It's $30 for a 30-minute private reading until June 14th, and then the regular price will come back. Okay. Hi, Marwa. Hello, Phantom. I don't need to know your astrological sign because I'm not an astrologist. I am a psychic medium and I have all of the clair abilities. Hello, Gina. Okay, so you want to know if there's a pregnancy. I'm confused. Your YouTube name is Karen Sue. Your actual name is Gina. And you want to know about a pregnancy between you and who, dear? Who's the other person? I need their first name. Hello. Thank you all for joining me. Share out, subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to beg. I just feel like if people want to, they will. I understand, but I don't, it doesn't really matter to me what his sign is. I go by the energy of the person. So if it's a mystery person, it could be that you're going to have a baby with somebody in the future that isn't this person. So I would like first name. If you have a question about a relationship, I need your first name and their first name, and I can tell you what the future holds on your most likely future. Correction. Most likely future for you and that person in a relationship. Okay? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. So, you didn't give me the other person's name. Gina. Okay, the guy's name is Mike. Gina and Mike. You want to know about the likelihood of a pregnancy between Gina and Mike. Gina, the very first thing that I hear about this relationship is having a difficult road ahead of you with Mike. I feel like Mike is a very headstrong individual, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I don't see that having children is what he's focused on right now. I don't see that at all. I feel like he's more focused on establishing financial security for himself. And I feel like in his mind, having a family right now would be detrimental to establishing his financial security. No, Suzanne, there's no list. I'm just answering questions as they come. And if you would like a guaranteed reading, by all means, make a donation. I appreciate you. Energy for energy. Hi, Lacey. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, by all means do. I haven't been doing most of my work on YouTube. I've been doing most of my work on Facebook as Misty the Medium. You can check out my page on Facebook. I have many, many reviews. Will I end up with my twin flame down the road, Susan Chase? I'm correct in assuming that you've already met your twin flame, yes, because I feel like you have. Okay. Suzanne, I honestly don't see a relationship with this twin flame in this lifetime. I honestly feel like the energetic connection that you made is the only thing that is supposed to be accomplished with this person in this lifetime. Okay. I'm sure you understand that not all twin flames are supposed to be in union. A lot of twin flames are in separation for whatever reason. And I feel like that's the case with this person. I don't feel like you would be in alignment with that person. Okay. Queen B. Ray. What does Celeste think about me and my immediate family? Her name is Nina. Nina, the very first thing I heard was y'all crazy. And I don't know. I don't think it's like crazy as in offensive crazy. I think it's crazy as in surprisingly funny and different. I don't think it's crazy like y'all are really insane. I don't think it's like that. I get the feeling that it's more of just, do you understand what I'm saying, Nina, that your family is funny? That's what I'm getting. I don't need cards. I'm a psychic. I do cards for fun because people like cards, but I don't need them. What do my guides want to tell me about my relationship with Nicola, Eva, and Nicola? Eva, have you already had a long relationship with Nicola? Have you been together over a year? Because I feel like what I'm hearing is that there's going to be a long-standing relationship with Nicola. Now, whether or not that's a romantic relationship, I don't really know, but I do feel like you guys will remain friends, even if you're not romantically entangled. Okay? It's on and off. Yes. I do feel like you'll have a long-standing relationship with Nicola. What do you see coming from me and Antwain? My name is Angie. Angie and Antwain. Angie, I feel like y'all butt heads a lot because you are very much alike in your stubbornness. I'm seeing like two Tauruses butting heads. That's what I'm seeing. Very stubborn people. And I feel like that can cause a lot of difficulty in a relationship. Okay. I feel like you both need to learn how to give a little to get a little. Okay. Michelle, I believe so. I believe she will. I feel like they're very forceful people. And I feel like they're determined to get a piece of him. Does that make sense? I feel like it not that anyone ever just doesn't have a choice, but I feel like it's out of her hands. Okay. And Brett wants to know if he has any love heading his way in the near future. Oh, yes. And you do. You do. Brett, would I be correct in assuming that you are go out socially drinking? Like, do you frequent bars, Brett? Share if you're kind. Share if you're kind. Because what I was seeing was I was hearing something about looking for love in all the wrong places. So, so perhaps where you're going to meet this person is somewhere where you wouldn't normally be. It's very difficult to find love when you're at home. Most people don't just randomly knock on strangers' doors looking for relationships. So I feel like you should do something different if you want a different result. Indigo Spirit wants to know, how would my mom feel? Betrayed was the immediate answer that I got. I feel like she would initially feel betrayed, but that she would eventually get over it, considering how happy the person makes you. Okay, because your mother does love you and she wants what's best for you, and she wants you to be happy. You're welcome. Hi, Glam Glam. We're doing free readings, and if you would like to like and subscribe to the channel, by all means, go right ahead. You don't have to. If you don't want to, it's your choice. Okay. And what is M's full first name and your full first name, Glam Glam? It helps to have specific questions, because general questions will get a very general answer. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Melvin and Anthea. Will Melvin and Anthea rekindle it? I do feel like you will rekindle your relationship. I do feel like you'll rekindle your relationship. And I do feel like you guys have a lot of passion for each other. Okay. I feel like this is a very flirty kind of passionate relationship. But I'm being reminded that passionate people often have their passion expressed in many different ways. So I feel like it would be kind of like a tumultuous relationship where you are either loving or fighting all the time. Getting better for who, Lacey? For you and your children, for you and your family, for you and your partner, for you and your job. Please be more specific. What messages are my spirits trying to tell me, Nawal? Nawal, I'm hearing things about it's time for you to let go of your hang-ups. I feel like you have a lot of hang-ups concerning the opposite sex and relationships and do's and don'ts, and just hang-ups about things in general, that you're very particular about the way, not that you should ever be mistreated, but I feel like you have a lot of particular hang-ups about relationships and the way people should talk and act, and just very strict. Okay. And I feel like Spirit saying that you need to let go of your hang-ups. Does Christopher feel regret for his behavior towards me, Benita? Honestly, the truth, Benita, I'm feeling that Christopher feels like, I don't feel like he regrets. Thank you, Mano. Is the coffee done? Wonderful. Just a second and plug it in my phone. I don't feel like he regrets his behavior towards you at this time. What I feel like Christopher regrets is wasting his time with you. That's what I heard, and it's kind of yucky. I don't necessarily like the message. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, and I'm giving you the truth as I channel it to you. I've been hearing from the other side and connecting to Spirit my whole life. But my gifts have been expanding and growing for the last 3 years. I'm sorry, Benita. I feel like that situation was a learning experience for you that you're supposed to learn from, and you're supposed to move forward and not don't look back. That's what I'm hearing about that relationship. Okay. KZ vibes. KZ, what is your first name, dear? Will things work out between Fa and me? Hi, Jackie. Dur and Fa. Okay. Will things work out between Dur and Fa? I don't feel a very strong connection between the two of you. Like, I don't feel that soul connection between the two of you. I feel like you have a lot in common right now, superficially, like on the surface. And I feel like the longer you're with this person, you're going to realize that they're not exactly right for you, because they don't spark a lot of passion and interest with you, darling. And I feel like you need somebody that appreciates your, it's almost like a joyful abandon, I feel, with you. I feel like you have a childlike excitement most times, and like an innocence about you, joy. And I feel like this person is kind of different in that respect. Like, I feel like they're the kind of person that would tell you need to grow up, or that's, that your sense of humor is not mature. I don't feel like it's the right person for you. Okay. Jasmine, I have a question. Did I mess up and jump into a connection with Jason too soon? Any advice on how to build a relationship with him? Jasmine and Jason. I don't like the vibe between the two of you. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with pulling back a little bit. Okay. I feel like if you do that, you'll actually see the path forward. If you just take a step back, I feel like the path will present itself for you. Okay. You're welcome. What will my family's reaction be if I were to introduce my new partner to them? Jackie, I heard surprise. And then a slight disappointment. So I feel like this is one of those things that they will need to warm up to. But I also need to let you know that it doesn't matter what your family thinks about your relationship, because they're not experiencing your relationship. They're only viewing it from an outside perspective. Okay. So I am to remind you that how you feel is the most important thing about your relationship and your partner. It's not what anybody else thinks. Okay. Okay. She wants to know when she'll meet her future husband. 5 months. Okay, KZ vibes. I'm seeing 5 months. Okay, but those 5 months are going to feel like 5 years. Okay, because I feel like whenever you realize that this person that you're with is not the right one, you're going to go through a period of quiet and alone, which is very necessary for you. Okay, because I really feel like you need to come into your own energy. I feel like you go from one relationship to the next. You don't like being alone. And it's because you don't know how to be alone. Okay. And I feel like if you can take that time to be comfortable with yourself, to maybe try to figure out who you are and what you actually want in a person, instead of just taking whoever comes along that like suits you physically or whatever, or just ticks off one of the boxes. You need to wait for the person that ticks off all of the boxes. Okay. In the meantime, you need to tick your own box. Okay. Lacey wants to know, do you see things getting better for me and my family? Yes, Lacey, I do, but I feel like it's going to require some kind of a relocation. Okay, so this could be moving your household to another household, or it could be moving to another city or state, or it could be moving jobs. Okay, is it moving jobs? I feel like there's going to be a job change for the better, and that's what you need. You need an increase in financial stability to relieve the stress surrounding your family and your home life. That's what you need. Okay, so you just moved, and is there a new job in the works? Because if there's a new job in the works, then you're on the right path, and you just need to be patient for things to continue to get better. Are you at the bottom of a hill, Christine? No, there's no list, Hillary. There is no list. Who is somebody paid me for a reading, but I don't know who. I have to check. Okay, because I'm seeing things rolling downhill. Okay, so I feel like I feel like it wouldn't hurt to contact a lawyer. But it seems like that maybe heads are going to roll, and that could be a good thing if that's what you want to happen with your neighbor. But I did say heads and not just one. I can see you, Kayla. I'm answering them in the direction I'm pulled, okay? My throat's dry. Okay, well, there needs to be a new job, Lacey, if you want to create a new path for financial abundance and stability in your home. Kayla says, will Maria ever ask me to sleep with her? Kayla, I feel like if you were to, I feel like in this situation with Maria, I feel like you need to take the first step. I don't feel like you need to technically wait for permission to put the moves on Maria. Okay, I feel like you need to make the first move with her. Even though Maria is a very dominant person, I feel like it'll take her by surprise. And I feel like it would be a good move. Okay? Will Melvin and Althea be moving in together by December 7? 7 months? 7 months, I feel it would be by January, if at all. Althea, by January. Try to get the town to take care of it, but they would not. So this is our next option. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some, not necessarily innocent bystanders, but more than one person is going to be affected by your doing that. Hello, CEC. Good evening. You're welcome, Lacey. Hi, Jasmine. Jasmine, I already answered your question. Charlene, hope I get a message tonight. Hi, Charlene. What kind of message did you want? Eve and Nicola. Eva, I feel like you're going to be working on patience. with Nicola, because I feel like that relationship is very frustrating at times, because I feel like you guys move at a different pace, and you do things in different ways. And I feel like no problem, Jasmine. And I feel like it really is learning to have patience for yourself and for Nicola. Will I move to Dubai by the end of 2021? I don't think you'll be moving to Dubai at all, sweetie. Not on the current path that you're on. It just seems like I just keep seeing things popping up, getting in the way. Yes, exactly. So, it would take a lot of patience for you to be in a relationship with him, because you're two different people. There are 3 of us neighbors that are flooded by him. We'll just have the worst of it. I'm sorry to hear that, Christine. I definitely feel like it won't hurt to contact a lawyer, but make sure that you're contacting maybe an environmental lawyer. I don't really know. I feel like an environmental lawyer, because he's, yeah, an environmental lawyer. AS could be anyone, Lauren. So I would need who is AS to you? If that's your child, that's not your child. I feel like this is somebody that you're asking about for a relationship. Hillary Ann says, I'm pregnant and very stressed. Will things get better for me soon? Hillary Ann, I feel like your pregnancy stress has a lot to do with your pregnancy, and whether or not you consider that you need to do things to unstress yourself. You're causing stress on your baby. You're causing stress on your pregnancy. Okay? So that would be, you can contact 2 different lawyers and then see, just get a consultation. Anyway. Okay, Lauren, it's really not any of your business what your neighbor who lives down the hill, if they have mental health problems. It's really not any of your business. That is your neighbor's life path and not yours. And I'm not going to answer that. Even if I was given an answer, I wouldn't tell you. I'm sorry. If you have a different question that concerns you and you alone about your life path, then I would definitely answer it. Lots of bunk going on with WCB. Will I ever get financial compensation for the past 2 years? I feel like it's going to take at least another 2 years for you to resolve that situation, CEC. I'm sorry, but he would actually have to come on himself and ask the question. I'm not comfortable asking that question. I'm sorry. That's just, to me, it's just asking information for somebody that it's not. If he lied to you, then he lied to you. And, Charlene, you want to know if you have any messages from your mom and dad? I'm sorry, Cece. I wish I could give you better news. Okay, mom and dad. Charlene, I'm connecting to a male energy for you. I feel like he passed from some kind of heart-related, heart disease, heart attack, something with the heart. Does that make sense for your dad, Charlene? Your dad had a, okay. And for the female, I'm getting a lot of pain in my neck with the female. I'm not sure if she had issues with her neck. Did your mother have issues with her neck? I'm also getting pain in the head. I'm not sure if she passed from something of the head. And I also feel like she had a heart issue as well. Does that make sense for your mother, Charlene? Those areas and issues? They're holding hands. They want you to colon cancer. Okay, who do you have that's a female that passed that had either something wrong with their head, a history of headaches, or like a aneurysm or blood clot, stroke, something like that of the head? Yes, by all means, you can ask questions. I have your mom also because I'm getting a very sharp pain in my my lower abdomen. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I'm doing well, thank you. You're not sure? Whoever this female is, she's talking about sinus issues. So aside from your mother or your mother, did your mother have sinus issues where she was constantly stuffy or had a lot of pressure in her face? You're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. You should never, ever doubt yourself, KZ. Never, ever, ever. Okay, well, I'm getting somebody coming through for you that had sinus issues. Okay, they had heart issues, which means there was something wrong with their heart. They either could have had like a defibrillator, pacemaker, something along those lines, or an issue with their heart being blood pressure issues, something along that nature. Okay, and I'm getting your mom with the colon and your dad with the heart attack. So I have three people here. The female could be a grandmother or an aunt. It could also be somebody that you've known in life that was not of your physical family, but somebody close to the family or a coworker, something along those lines, somebody in your soul family. Okay, so I have three people coming through for you. Let me ask them whatever messages they have. Okay, Charlene, I'm being told that you need to stop trying to do the right thing by someone, someone very specific, because I feel like it's not helping you at all. And they're telling me that it's wasted effort, and what I'm hearing is a lost cause. Okay, so they're telling me that you need to stop trying to do right by somebody. I don't know if this is a relationship that you're in or somebody that keeps coming around asking for your help, but what they're telling me is that you need to stop trying to do right by them, because I feel like they're just taking advantage of you and it's not helping you at all. Okay? No, by all means, ask away. Okay, I had a friend, Scott, die suddenly last September. I wanted to know how he's doing and if he had anything to say to me. Hello, Hopeful. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to like and subscribe to the channel, I'll be doing more free messages on my channel in the future. Do you think you know who it is now? Well, that was the message that they had for you, Charlene. I hope it resonates and helps you on your journey. Okay. Hopeful, when I'm trying to connect to Scott, I keep getting pain in my arm right here. Okay, does that make sense for Scott? I'm getting a great deal of pain in my left arm. Bo, I feel like that's a very nerve-wracking experience for you. So you just need to try to relax. Okay? I'm feeling my arm, when I'm connecting to Scott, I'm feeling my arm, just a lot of pain in my arm. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm also getting a lot of pain in the kidney. In the left kidney. This could be, oh, that's very painful. This could be like he had some kind of infection or something wrong with his kidneys, kidney infection, kidney, or like sepsis or something like that, some kind of infection in the body, but I'm feeling it localized in the kidney. Is he okay? Yes, he's okay. He's doing really well. Does he have anything to say to you? Do you have a brother? Hopeful, do you have a brother that that is alive? Because I'm hearing that you need to keep an eye out. Okay, I'm hearing you need to keep an eye out for your brother. Keep looking out for your brother. Do you understand that? Okay, good. I'm glad you understand the message. That's what I have for him, for you. Okay? What else do we have? 44, 44. Eva, is your mother with you? My friend Jermaine passed in 2017. Was it him who was calling my phone from his number and my job number after he passed? Yes. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. They're very funny like that. They do strange things like that. They can definitely manipulate electronics because it's just electricity. Yeah. He was trying to contact you to let you know that he was okay and that you are important to him. Do you understand? He wants you to know that you are important to him. Yes, that you are important to him. Okay, Eva and your mom, you want to talk to your stepdad? Eva, I'm getting a man with salt and pepper hair. He knows you feel that way, and he wants you to know that you're important to him too. Yes, I understand. I understand your mom is alive. I wanted to know if she was in the room with you to receive the messages. Okay? Let me see. I'm getting a man with salt and pepper hair. He's coming to me with his hair parted in the middle and pushed back on either side. Do you understand that, Eva? Is that your stepdad? He's wearing a plaid shirt. It's not a flannel. It's just a plaid printed button-down shirt. It's like white with dark lines on it. Do you understand this? Also, just a reminder that I'm available for a private reading. $30 for 30 minutes is my special until June 15th. Okay, and if you want to book a reading with me, you can go on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium. All right. If you like the readings, if you want to see more of them, like and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Do you understand this person that I'm getting for you, Eva? Yes, you do. Okay. What was your question for him? He's telling me he wants to thank you. He wants to thank you for spending so much time with your mom after he passed. Okay, first of all, because he's telling me you put in a lot of effort to make sure she wasn't lonely. Okay. So he wants to thank you for all the care and attention that you gave to your mom when he passed. Tell your mom that I keep a close eye on her. Did he pass from a lung-related illness, Eva? Okay, because I'm getting a lot of chest pain, not just in the heart, but in the lungs as well. Yes, I do believe you're right about that. He is mentioning something about home improvement. So I'm not sure if there was a project that he wanted to finish before he passed, but I'm seeing like painting a house. I don't know if that was what he was working on or if he wanted to accomplish before he passed, but he's reiterating the fact about like home improvement. Okay. Working around the house, giving it like a facelift. Okay. Hi, Sharon. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Oh, I just got a whole bunch of messages went by. Yes, Pure Ways. He painted a shed for us, and yes, we were fixing up the house a lot. Okay, that's what he's talking about, painting. Okay, and he's mentioning that you should continue the home improvement. He was okay. That makes a lot of sense for what I was seeing, and he's mentioning continuing the home improvement. Do you show time frames? See time frames for what? I see everything, Lauren. I just haven't answered your question because I don't feel like your ex will contact you, no matter how many burgers and fries are up. Glam, if you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, stop waiting, because you're putting your life on hold for somebody who, if they wanted to make a commitment to you, they would have already done so, right? And the longer you hold Melvin in your heart, taking space, the other person that's supposed to come into your life can't do that because you already have someone in your heart. Does that make sense? That's like asking somebody to sit on your couch, but there's already a person sitting there. They can't sit there. Somebody's already in their seat. You're holding space with Melvin, and if you let him go and release him from holding space, another person will come. You understand? Miss Arabian Princess, when will I travel with Khaled again? I'm hearing springtime for you, dear. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. I'm sure he is. I never said he was a bad guy. What I said was, if you have been waiting for a solid commitment, there's a very good possibility that he is not the one for you, because if somebody wanted something, they would go after it. If there's hesitation, then the answer is no. You're welcome, Eva. Blue skies, does she regret leaving me for her ex? I was hearing yes, blue skies. I was hearing yes, but I was also hearing that she would never admit it to you. Okay? So that's what I was hearing for you. Harmony, there is no list. Nope. Rachel, what is your son's name, please? Christina, I see your question. The channeled message is you shouldn't be waiting to live your fullest life on anyone. Okay. Okay, Antoine, does Antoine have mental issues? I don't feel like Antoine has mental issues. If anything, it would be more along the lines of a spectrum disorder. Okay, Rachel? And I use that term loosely I use the term disorder very loosely because I honestly, I feel like people who are on the spectrum are extremely special and gifted, and you should be grateful to have somebody like that in your life. Okay. Was this an orange cat, Eva? So I'm seeing like a striped cat. I don't know about the money. I'm sorry to hear about that. The comments are going, yes, as in autism spectrum. Yes, orange and white cat, Eva, that's what I'm seeing. The cat is showing me being curled up like on a bed. Like here's the pillow, and then the cat's like right below the pillow. Curled up on your bed still. Okay, so the cat is still around you. Okay. Sharon, a lot of people have been feeling sick to their stomach lately, a loss of appetite, a lot of issues with the lower back and the intestines. And this is all the root chakra, the chakra energy of the collective. Okay. All of the fear and anxiety and disharmony of the collective. You're feeling collective energy. Will Kay and I get married eventually? I feel like you will, Harmony. I feel like eventually you will. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing her curled up like that. Do you see her? David, who's her? Her is the most vague. It's the vaguest word. Who is her? David, I would like to know what her first name is. Crystal Clear wants to know, when will I conceive? Annie. David, that's a tough one, because I feel like it would be going against her nature. First of all, I feel like it would be going against her nature to say that she was wrong and to come crawling back. Does that make sense to you, David? Well, Sharon, it's a simple solution. Go get a pregnancy test. Maria, if you're worried about physical violence, you should not be in that relationship. If you enjoy your readings today, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. You don't have to, of course. I'm not forcing you. But if you would like to get notified the next time I get live so you can ask questions and clarity and guidance on your life, please like and subscribe. Ray, I do believe that your friends did steal from you. Maria, I'm being guided to tell you, if your intuition makes you afraid of the person that you are with, you should leave. Don't ignore the red flags that you're getting just because you are inherently afraid because of your ex relationship. If you feel that way, don't be in that relationship. A positive relationship, okay, I don't care how badly you were hurt by somebody. When you find the right person, you will never feel afraid. Okay? I feel like it was a female, Ray. Christina, by all means, ask questions. I'm here to help. I am available for a private reading through Facebook, Misty the Medium on Facebook. If you want to see more of my work, I am live almost every single night on Facebook. I do tarot card readings for people because they enjoy them. I do spirit guide readings, mediumship. I do channeled messages from the higher dimensions. I do healing. I do past life readings. David wants to know if a new girl is coming soon. Soon is a very relative word for you, David. I feel like, hi, Don. You want a card? I'll give you a card. Give me just a minute. I feel like soon, soon is relative. Soon could be a different number for you than it is for me. I'm hearing 3 to 6, so it could be 3 to 6 weeks or 3 to 6 months. Granted, if it's 3 to 6 weeks, I feel like that's awfully soon. 3 to 6 months, you might not feel as soon at all. And I feel like your relationship with this person will be very active. I feel like this person really likes to go out and do things and experience life, sightseeing, activities, sports. I feel like this person is very active, and it would be a good connection for you. Sorry, my mom just messaged me. Give me a second. Okay. Who wanted the card? Let me check. Dawn Marie Woods wanted a card. Okay. Sanford Shields. Yes, I can connect to your father. Dawn Marie. I understand that, Christina. I do. Gotta put yourself out there, Christina. Okay, cards I got for you, Dawn, are telling me a story. What are they telling me? Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you joining. If you want to like and subscribe to the channel, that's completely your choice. I would appreciate it, but it's totally up to you. Okay, Dawn, the first card that we have for you is the Four of Swords, which is all about finding peace and serenity in this time of financial loss. I feel like you are finally learning to let go of things that are causing you confusion or disruption in your balance in your life. The Tower card in reverse is saying that things are going to get harder before they get better, and there's going to be a slow improvement. It's going to be slow going, slow growth, but I feel like you're finally getting to a point where you're letting go of things that don't matter, that don't really influence your happiness, whether it be money or anything like that. Okay? Does that make sense to you, Dawn? Who else wanted a card? Spot on. Thanks, Don. Sharon. Did Sharon want a card? I can't remember. You're welcome, my love. No, I don't think they will fully compensate you. Go right ahead, Key. Get a question. Who was the other person that wanted a card? Sharon. Sharon wanted a card. Okay, I knew there was someone. Anna, I see 3 more relationships for you. Okay, cards for Sharon. If you're interested, yes, Shields, I will do that right after this card. Crystal Clear, I would like your permission to go into your energy field and see if you have any health-related hindrances. If that's all right with you, I need to know before I tell you about babies. I need your permission. Give me just a second to finish what I'm doing. Sharon, I feel like you really need to go for it. That's some overwhelming message that I'm getting right now. Okay. With the King of Wands, this is all about being forceful in nature, being strong, standing up for what you believe in. 6 of Wands is all about recognition. So Page of Swords is about having new ideas and things like that. I feel like you need to go for it. Okay. I feel like you need to, if you have an idea for a new business opportunity, 9 of Swords in reverse, this is going to take away some of your frustration, emotional instability. But I feel like this is something that you haven't really told anyone about, or you're not sure if it's going to make you happy. It's like you want this, you're passionate about it. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate your positive feedback. I feel like you really need to go for what it is you want. Go for, think about those innovative ideas and talk to people about them. Really put yourself out there, because I feel like you're getting yourself stressed out about it. Okay, I feel like this business is making you a little bit of money, but it's like you're having to pinch pennies. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like there's another business venture or business idea that you could possibly branch off and be more successful, but you have to use your innovative ideas. Okay, and then we're going to do Crystal Clear. Crystal, I want you to do me a favor, okay? All right, Crystal, I want you to do me a favor, and I just want you to look at me for a minute in the screen, okay, Crystal? So I can connect to your energy. All right. I'm feeling like you have a little bit of an anxiety disorder. Okay, I do feel like you have a little bit of anxiousness. Do you deal with anxiety or depression, Crystal? You do have anxiety. Okay. I'm also feeling like when you have your menstrual cycle, that the right side is a lot more painful than the left side. Does that make sense to you? Very painful. Okay, that's what I'm feeling when I'm connecting to your energy. I'm feeling like you have issues on your right ovary and not with your left ovary. So I want you to start tracking your menstrual cycle, okay? And pay attention to when you have when you're ovulating on the right side. We don't want to try and conceive when we're ovulating on the right side. We want to try and conceive when we're ovulating on the left side. So you're going to try to conceive every other month. I do want to also tell you that I feel like you are currently working on like a kidney stone or something along those lines. You need to drink more water. Okay. Have you been prone to kidney infections in the past? Crystal? Okay. Well, I do feel like you need to drink more water because I'm getting some, to me, it might feel like lower back pain. Okay. This would be lower back pain on your left side that you might misconstrue this as a muscular pain, but it's actually your kidney. Okay. Yes, definitely. Please drink more water. Make sure you drink filtered water. There's a lot of crap in tap water. Okay. Um, I am seeing that. I am seeing, Crystal, that I feel like there's a lot of heart disease in your family. Okay. And I feel like your anxiety is going to cause you to have heart condition if you don't already have a heart condition. Okay, so I feel like you should truly work on creating a balanced, centered energy for yourself. I know that there's a lot of early childhood trauma involved with your anxiety, so you need to possibly see a counselor about that, or do some get into your spiritual life and do some clearing and healing. Okay, that will also help you clear the path to align with the path of you having a child. Okay. I'm not going to answer questions about a murder. I won't. Jennifer, it's very possible that his mom was just used to feeding a larger portion to the men. Maybe that's the way she was raised. I mean, some people are raised that way. Personally, I feel like you're offended And personally, I feel like you think that his mother was trying to tell you that you need to lose weight. That's the impression I'm getting from you. However, what I'm actually seeing is that that is just the way his mother was raised. Yeah, most older ladies are raised that way. Men need a larger portion because they need to be strong. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Dio, can you message about money coming through? That is 10 months delayed. I will try to answer that in just a minute. I'm going to connect to Shield Sanford's father. What is your father's name, please? What is your father's first name? Hi, Shani Bain. Thank you for joining us. I know how that is. I like a healthy plate myself. Tommy, okay. When I'm connecting to your father, I'm getting pain in my feet. Does that make sense for your dad? Did your dad have a lot of foot pain and swelling? You're welcome, love. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to get notifications when we go live on the channel, and when I say me, I mean me in spirit, by all means, like and subscribe. Shields, do you understand about the foot pain and the swelling for Tommy? He's also making me feel like he had pain in his head. So either he was prone to headaches or he had a lot of stressful job. But I'm feeling pain and grown toenails a lot. Okay. I'm also feeling pain like on the arches of his feet. And I'm feeling a lot of swelling. Okay. So I don't know if he had like fallen arches or what was going on with the arches of his feet. But I'm feeling an issue on the right foot. And I'm also feeling like he had some hip pain or bursitis in the hip. Okay, because I'm getting a lot of pain in my left hip. Does that make sense for him? Also, I wanted to ask you, was your father a little overweight? Because I'm getting the impression that there's an overweight person here to speak with you. He broke his back. Okay, and did he pass from the heart? Something heart related? I don't have a list, YOLO. I'm just answering questions as they come in. Yes, he was big. Okay, and did he have a heart condition? Because I'm getting a lot of pain in my chest. Did he have a heart condition? Like a blood pressure issue? Or congestive heart? He's also making me feel like, no, okay, then I have another person coming through for you with a heart condition. Okay? Another male with a heart condition. Okay. Give me just a second here to figure out who this other person is. Did your father wear a blue shirt to work? He's making me also feel like he was. Just a second, Dr. Lucid. Give me just a second. I'm in the middle of a medium reading, okay? He's also making me feel like he was a little impatient or that he liked to tap his finger. Okay, who wore a blue shirt? I'm seeing like a medium blue colored shirt with the person coming through with the heart attack. The person coming through with the heart attack is also a male? Or did your father get shot in the chest? Because I'm getting chest pain, a lot of chest pain on the heart side of the chest. Well, you need to think about it, sweetie, because you have another man coming through that has a heart-related illness. Could be a grandfather. It could be an uncle. It could be another male relative, like a great uncle. I'm getting heart attack or heart-related passing, and they wore a blue shirt to work. So this could be even something as simple as like a postal worker, okay? Okay, a close uncle. Okay, so this is another male in your family. When spirit comes, they all come. Okay, so I'm sorry. He's also mentioning your father. I feel like the message that your father is trying to relay to me is about having big shoes to fill. Do you understand that? He's talking about having big shoes to fill and you feeling like you need to fill his shoes. Okay? Because he's showing me like really big shoes. So he means it literally, like he had really big shoes, or he means it figuratively, like you feel like you need to take over the role that your father had vacated in his life. Do you understand that? Okay, so he wants you to know that it's not your responsibility to fill his shoes, okay? But he appreciates your loyalty, is what I heard. All right? I feel like you're taking care of people. That your father had big shoes. So you either he literally had big shoes, or he feels, or you feel like you have to fill his shoes or fill the role that he did while he was alive, now that he's passed. Okay? But he does appreciate your loyalty. Okay? Loyalty is what he's saying. And he doesn't want you to feel like you have to continue his life for him, because you have your own life that you have to live. Okay? Those are the messages that I'm getting from the two males coming forward. The other one is telling me Smiley. I feel like that's somebody's nickname. I don't know if your uncle's nickname was Smiley, or if that's your nickname. But they're talking about somebody's nickname Smiley, somebody who's happy all the time, who has a really nice smile. Okay? And I feel like your uncle is addressing you about that. Okay? I'm glad I'm glad I could relay a healing message for you. Okay. Am I going to be moving soon? If so, I thought you asked a different question a minute ago. You're welcome. If you are enjoying the readings today, please like and subscribe to the channel so you get notified the next time I go live. I also go live almost every single day on Facebook. On my Facebook page, Missy the Medium, I do most of my work out of Facebook. I have a reading special right now, 30 minutes for $30. The reading special will end on June 14th, and the regular price will go back on the 15th, which is $77 for 30 minutes. That's a private video or telephone reading with me. So if you're interested in that, please book through my page. In the description box, you'll find the link for that. Okay? Thank you all so much for joining me today. Shani Bain wants to know, do you see me getting married? Do I see you getting married? Do I see you getting married? Shani Bain, here's the situation, okay? I feel like you have two options right now for relationships. Either they are current options or they're options coming to you, but I feel like they will come to you at the same time. And I feel like you will have to decide which one is best for you if you haven't already been in the process of making that decision. So I cannot technically answer your question right now because it would actually depend on the person that you choose between the two options. Okay? Yeah. Okay, Sharon. I told my mother that I have a new partner. Does she believe me or even approve of it? I don't understand why you question whether or not your mother believes you. Okay, we're just going to have to put them in timeout because it's getting not nice. So, Shani Bain, I feel like it's a good thing that you're going to have options, right? It's good. It's good for you to be open to possibilities, right? Will my XYI come back permanently, and will we conceive? Key wants to know if the XY will come back permanently. Key, you know what? I'm going to ask the cards because the message that I just got, I didn't really care for. Okay, fine. The Nine of Cups in reverse is the exact same message that I just got. What I was feeling and hearing was that another relationship with Y would lead to a lot of heartache and betrayal, which is what the Nine of Cups in reverse is. It's heartache, painful emotions. Okay. And I don't feel like that's in your best interest. Okay. Glam and everyone else that's wanting to connect to their loved ones, your loved ones visit you every time you're thinking about them because they are energetically connected to their names. So whenever you're saying, Daddy, I miss you, or Jeremiah, I miss you, or Grandma, I miss you, they are energetically connected to their role and the name of the person they were in your life. So it's just like if you were to holler somebody's name across a crowded room, only, well, nosy people will turn around and look, but the person you're hollering the name of will definitely turn around and look because you have gotten their attention. So anytime that you're thinking about your loved ones, they're always with you. Okay, they're literally right there with you, and you can always ask them for a sign. Okay. Lola, I would suggest that you allow your family to get to know your new partner before you share all that with them, because this is a society that judges people for having that kind of history. All right. So I'm not saying your parents are bad parents. I'm saying that you should allow your parents the benefit of the doubt and let them get to know your new partner first and make their own opinion based on who the person is, not who the person was. Okay. And I'm not saying keep it a secret. I'm just saying let them get to know your partner so they can judge them based on their current character and not the mistakes that they made in the past. All right. Thank you. If you would like to be notified when I go live, by all means, please please like and subscribe to the channel. We will be going live more often. You can also like my Facebook page, Misty the Medium, get notified when I go live on my Facebook page. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Energy for energy. Hi, Pial. How are you? Taylor wants to know, how does PJ feel about me? What? Why is the refrigerator open? Okay. Taylor wants to know, how does PJ feel about me? Okay. Sorry, I was reading messages. I got lost in the messages for a second. Taylor wants to know. Apologize. Taylor wants to know, how does PJ feel about me? Taylor, I feel like PJ is very attracted to you because I feel like what I was hearing Taylor and PJ sitting in a tree. KISSING. So there is some kind of attraction between you, whether it be a soul attraction, like you know each other from a past life and you have some kind of karmic relationship that you need to work out. I'm not saying it has to be a romantic relationship. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that there's this like invisible bond between you, like a magnetic attraction. So if this is like a sibling or a relative or a friend, I feel like you would get along really well with them. And there's just this kind of like a mutual understanding, like you really get each other, you know. If it's a romantic relationship, which I kind of really, not really on board with the romantic relationship right now. I feel like that would be something, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. The romantic relationship doesn't feel right. Okay. But I do feel like you have a karmic relationship with this person, and it seems like you have a really good connection together and that you guys really get each other. You're welcome, Sharon. Cindy wants to know, will I win my human rights case? When I win my human rights case. I feel like this is one of those situations where you really won't know until the last minute whether or not you're going to win this. Okay. And honestly, I feel like it's because you have so much energy invested towards it. I feel like you're pushing so hard to win that it almost seems like nothing else will be good enough. And I always feel like when people put so much energy towards needing something or wanting something, that they really push it away energetically with their lack mentality. So I feel like you should just relax and have faith that it will take its natural course in your best interest. Okay, Cindy? You're welcome. I have been live for over an hour and a half now, and I'm going to pop off here, and I'm going to go on Facebook for a little while. So I want to thank you all for joining me. And like I said, if you're interested in a private reading, you can find me on Facebook on my page, Misty the Medium. If you want to like and follow me there, I go live on Facebook very often. Not so often on YouTube, but that will change. We'll do that more often. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate you.